Alright, so just like everything I do around the shop, this has got to be done on a budget. I'm working on the brakes for the Amazon. Let me flip the camera. So you can probably tell these are rusted. They're very seized. They're very corroded. The pistons don't want to come out. My goal here is to get the pistons out, and then we can rebuild these calipers. The kits are about 60 bucks a piece. We're in it for $1.20. New calipers are available. They're $150-ish a side. There's a guy down in Georgia that's got a pair of calipers. He wants 200 bucks for the calipers plus some other stuff. So I have options if this doesn't go well, but we're gonna try this first. So obviously the first thing I tried was putting it in the vise, putting some shop air to it, and trying to get pistons to come out. That's only 100 PSI of pressure behind these things. I didn't think it would move it, but it was worth a shot. So the other thing that we could do, that I've actually done in the past with motorcycles, is rig up a master cylinder and then a line down to here, and then just use hydraulic pressure to press them out. That works as long as the seal is good. And I think the seal is good in these, but the problem is I don't have the fittings that I need to make that happen. And between fittings and the line, I'm gonna spend 50 bucks to do that. Or I can just try this route and then we'll, figure something out if it goes sideways. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break the piston in half, or the caliper in half, 4 bolts, there and there. And then I'm gonna try and get down inside the pistons and then just kind of work them out. And you can actually see these have 2 pistons on the outside and 1 piston on the inside. So I got 3 to deal with. So let's see how we do. All right, so there's a little more drama entailed in that than I hoped, but we did get both pistons out. The caliper actually looks rebuildable. So I just happen to have an O2 sensor plug from an old Nissan truck manifold laying around because I just replaced the manifold in my 98 Frontier and that was taking up the spot. And it fit kind of perfectly. So we just tap loaded the piston, yanked it out. Only problem is I don't have one that is twice that size for this one. And I also don't have 2 more for that one. So, victory on this half. We'll see what the other half holds. All right, no video for the big piston. Same premise though. I welded a big washer to the piston and then a nut to the washer. Cranked onto the breaker bar until it broke free and then worked it back and forth to get it out with a pair of channel locks. So there we go, on to the next caliper, I guess. So the welding a bolt or a nut directly to the piston and then pull it on it worked, but it's frustrating trying to pull up on it and turn it at the same time with like a socket. So I hit on this, welding a washer to the piston, drilling it for the pilot bearing puller, and then using the pilot bearing puller to pull the piston out. This is actually working really, really well. Luckily I had this laying here. I've actually never used it before. But I bought it ages ago because I thought I need it, and here we are. We're finally using it. It's actually wound up working really well. It's already sort of popped loose, but if I turn this, oh, it popped again. It's not moving much at a time, so it's probably hard for you to see, but as I'm turning on this, the piston is coming out. So, yeah. You see, it's moved quite a bit there. Oh, there it goes. And we're all the way out. No damage to the caliper. And that's that. So that actually went better than I expected and about as good as I hoped. I was able to get the calipers separated without any real drama. I mean, got to get a little bit medieval on stuff from time to time, especially when it's been sitting for as long as this stuff has. But yeah, overall pretty straightforward. Sort of proud of myself for thinking of the pilot bearing puller. That was neat. Anyway, let's take a closer look at the calipers. So I'm going to take these and clean them up the best I can with some solvent, get all the loose crap and dust and dirt out of there. Then I'm going to take the old pistons and put them back in the bores, at least part way, just to protect them, and then bolt the calipers back together, and then aggressively clean them or sandblast them or something, and then paint them probably, just to make them look nice. And yeah, once that's done, we'll take it back apart, and then we'll put the new seals and everything in. And you can see down there in the bore that black line, the black circle right below the top is the seal for the piston. And then there's an up close of the ring for the transfer tube. But really not a whole lot to these calipers. Very easy to rebuild. And I'm pretty stoked they came apart as easy as they Not a real thrilling video or anything, but you know, this is what putting a project car together is. It's a lot of, you know, 30-minute, 2-hour projects in the shop, and then all of a sudden, wow, car runs. Well, ours already runs, but wow, the car drives. So hopefully we'll get there before too long. But again, thanks for sticking around. Appreciate y'all.